So today we're talking about soil health as it applies to rangelands. These two samples were both taken on a loamy site across the fence from each other. Both have had the same amount of rain, the same amount of snow, the same weather, the same everything. The only difference is the management. The sample on the left is a sample on a loamy site that has been very lightly grazed, and the sample on the right has been heavily continuously grazed. And we're going to pour water on these two samples and simulate rainfall and see what happens. We'll start with a heavily grazed loamy site. So you can see the site that's been heavily grazed has quite a bit of runoff. The runoff's coming out pretty dirty. And the site on the left that has a lot of vegetation, a lot of diversity in it, very lightly grazed, has very little runoff, and the runoff that is coming off of that site is very clean. We can take a closer look here. Clean runoff, very little, and almost looks like about twice as much, and it's dirty. And this is what happens when there isn't any vegetation to hold the soils. You start to get erosion. You can see at the bottom of this deal, you can see there the land is eroding, and over here pretty clean. And so the principles of soil health on rangeland are really no different than those on cropland. Maximizing continuous living roots, minimize disturbance, maximize soil cover, and maximize biodiversity. On the left we have several species of grasses. We have blue grama, we have galleta, and we have, it looks like a annual forb, scarlet globe mallow. And the right is a monoculture of blue grama. And it was very hard to find. I couldn't find any other grass where I took this sample other than a grazed blue grama. Almost no diversity at all. And so the difference is that this one has a lot of roots growing on it. Very little disturbance, and this one not as much roots, and that's what's causing the infiltration here and not as much over here.